You say you believe in protection, but your actions say otherwise. Because when fear hits, when anxiety creeps in, when the night feels heavy, you reach for everything, except the one thing that was already given to you. And that's the contradiction. You claim belief in Allah's power, yet you ignore the most powerful verse in the Quran. Not because you reject it, but because you've made it ordinary. Ayat Al Kursi. You've heard it, memorized it, maybe even recited it, but used it? That's different, because if you truly understood what you were saying, you wouldn't treat it like background noise. You would treat it like a shield, like a weapon, like protection you cannot afford to ignore. But instead, you scroll before sleep, you overthink at night, you let fear settle in your chest, and forget the one verse that was designed to destroy that fear completely. Think about that. The Prophet didn't just recommend this verse casually, he emphasized it. He repeated it. He made it clear, this is not optional knowledge, this is protection. Real protection. Not imagined, not symbolic. Real. And yet, most people treat it like a ritual. Quick recitation, no reflection, no presence, just words. But Ayat Al Kursi is not just words, it is a declaration, a statement of absolute authority. Allah begins. Allah, there is no deity except Him, the ever-living, the sustainer of all existence. Pause there. Everything you're worried about, everything you're afraid of, is under the control of the one you just mentioned, the ever-living. Meaning, He never weakens, never sleeps, never loses control, the sustainer. Meaning, everything that exists continues to exist because He allows it. So, what exactly are you afraid of? Then it continues. Neither drowsiness overtakes Him nor sleep. You get tired, you lose focus, you miss things, but Allah, never. There is not a single moment where He is not fully aware of you. Your situation, your thoughts, your fear, nothing slips, nothing is missed, and then, to Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth. Everything, not some things, everything. The thing you fear belongs to Him. The situation stressing you belongs to Him. The outcome you're anxious about, already in His control. So why are you acting like you're alone in this? Why are you carrying weight that was never meant for you? Then comes the line that should completely change your mindset. Who is it that can intercede with Him except by His permission? No one has power unless He allows it. No harm reaches you unless He allows it. No benefit comes to you unless He allows it. So again, why are you afraid of creation more than the Creator? Then Allah says, He knows what is before them and what will be after them, your past, your future, your hidden thoughts, your unspoken fears, all known, completely and perfectly. And yet, you still doubt, you still overthink, you still act like things are out of control? They're not. You are just disconnected. And that's the real issue. Not lack of protection, not lack of guidance, disconnection. Because if you were truly connected to this verse, your nights would feel different. Your fear would feel smaller. Your trust would feel stronger. But connection requires presence, not just recitation, understanding, reflection, belief. Then Allah ends this verse with a statement of power. His Kursi extends over the heavens and the earth, and their preservation does not tire Him. The entire universe, everything you can see and everything you cannot, is effortless for Him. Effortless. And you think your problems are too big, too complicated, too overwhelming? You're measuring your problems based on your strength, not His, and that's why they feel heavy. But when you shift that perspective, everything changes. Because now, you're not relying on yourself, you're relying on Allah, and that's where peace begins. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't need more reminders. You already know this verse. You don't need more knowledge. You need application. Because a verse you don't use cannot protect you. A truth you don't act on cannot change you. And a reminder you ignore becomes useless. So the question isn't, do you know Ayat Al Kursi? The question is, why aren't you using it? Why aren't you reciting it with presence? Why aren't you turning to it when fear hits? Why aren't you making it part of your daily protection? Because the opportunity is there. The power is there. The promise is there. But you keep choosing distraction instead. And that choice has consequences. So change it. Start tonight. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel like it. Tonight. Before you sleep. Recite Ayat Al Kursi. Slowly. Understand it. Feel it. And trust it. Because this is not just a verse. This is protection you've been neglecting. And once you start using it, you'll realize you were never as unprotected as you thought. You were just unaware. If this changed your perspective, subscribe, because the next video might change your life.